and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Laura Lee. I'm a certified personal trainer, a certified nutrition coach, and I make health and wellness content. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be taking you through in real time my warm-up / mobility routine for both my lower body workouts and my upper body workouts. Now, if you're interested in seeing some of my full workouts, in a bunch of my videos I have like leg days or upper body days, and I also have a full week of workouts on my YouTube channel, so I will link that in a card above. Quick note on warming up: it is so important to warm up before you do any type of exercise. This is not only going to help get your blood flowing, your cardiovascular rate high so that you can be safe while performing exercises, but it's also going to really help open and stretch the hips, the arms, whatever body parts you're working, so that you can avoid risk of injury. It only takes me 5 to 10 minutes to warm up. And something else that I want to say is I highly recommend, in addition to these mobility exercises, to do some form of light cardio before you start lifting. Again, only takes 5 to 10 minutes, and that can either mean walking on the treadmill, running on the treadmill, or doing some moves that get your heart rate up. So burpees, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, things like that, just so your heart rate is elevated and gets you and your body ready to lift some weights and work out. So I'm going to be taking you through each one of my moves, and we are going to start out with the leg day mobility routine. So the first move we're going to start out with is a high knee pull. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So I'm going to walk a few steps, pull my knee up, and then stop. And then I'll walk backwards, pull my other knee up, and stop. And usually I'll do 3 to 4 on each side. All right, next move we're gonna do is a quad pull. So I'm going to take my ankle and I'm gonna pull my quad behind me and raise my opposite arm up. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll walk forward, pull the ankle. This one is also an exercise in balance. And again, I'm just going to be doing 3 to 4 on each side. So next we have the leg cradle. So you're gonna take the outside of your knee, and then you're gonna take the outside of your foot, and you're going to cradle it with your chest tall. Then you're gonna take a few steps forward, do it with the opposite arm. And I like to do about 6 of these on each side. Next, we're going to do some ankle rockers. So you are going to be on the balls of your feet, and you're simply going to rock up slowly and down, and up and down. You can keep your hands at your side or on your hips. And I like to do about 5 to 10 reps of these. Okay, next we have a hamstring stretch. So this is gonna really help with your hinge hip movements. So you are going to step forward, keep one foot on the ball, and then reach forward with shoulders rolled back and your hands forward as if you're reaching. And then we'll do the other side. Next up, we're going to do some toe grabs. So you are going to have your toes facing forward. Get down as if you're going to squat. Your chest is going to be back, and so are your shoulders. You're going to get your butt down and then lift it up. Butt down, shoulders back, lift up, head down. This is a great stretch for your hips and your hamstrings. Now I like to do about 5 to 10 of these. Next, we're going to do some windshield wipers. So your hands are going to be behind you with your fingers facing forward, and then you're going to have your knees splayed out on the ground with your toes touching the ground, and then you're simply going to rock back. This is a great hip opening exercise. And I like to do about 5 to 10 on each side of these. Next, we're going to be doing some fire hydrants. You've probably seen this exercise before. Your hands are going to be forward and your back and shoulders are going to be flat, and you are simply going to open your hip up. And careful that it's not a swinging motion, that it's done slow and controlled, and your head should be up in neutral and facing forward. And I like to do about 5 to 10 of these on each side. I'm gonna switch around so I can show you the other side. Last but not least, we have just some body weight squats to get us ready for squats on leg day. So I'm just going to keep my hands clasped together. I'm facing forward. My toes are also pointed forward, and it could be slightly out if that helps you. And I like to do about 10 to 12 of these. And that is it for my leg day warm up. So see, it doesn't take very long. Again, in addition to this, I'll do some light form of cardio to get my heart rate elevated and ready to go. And then I'm ready to lift. All right, quick outfit change, and we are ready for the upper body mobility routine. Same thing with the leg day. Make sure in addition to this mobility routine, you're doing 5 to 10 minutes of some sort of cardio to get your heart rate elevated and ready to lift. Now, the leg mobility routine didn't require any equipment. You could use resistance bands if you wanted, but not necessary. This one, I like to add in this resistance band. Doesn't matter what weight you do, but we're gonna be using this a little bit, but it's mostly going to be body weight. To start, we are going to be doing some arm circles. These are just gonna be little and slow. I like to do about 12 forwards and then 12 backwards. So keeping it nice, slow, and controlled. You don't want to be swinging or using any other part of your body to help you with this move. Now we're going to be doing some bigger arm circles, so same thing. We're going to do 12 forward and then 12 backwards. Next one is just going to be cross-body arm swings, almost like you're hugging yourself. And you're going to do about 10 to 12 on each side. This is just getting your arms and your shoulder mobility nice and open. Next comes in the resistance band. So you're gonna make sure that it's even on each side, and then placing it right in front of you, you're gonna stretch it out. These are called band pull-aparts, almost like you're pulling apart Laffy Taffy or something like that. And this should be slow and controlled. You should feel your arms shaking a little bit. That's what mine are doing. And I like to do about 10 to 12 of these. The next one, you can use either a resistance band, or if your gym has some sort of like long pole or PVC pipe that doesn't weigh a lot, you're gonna start out with the same position of the banded pull parts, except you're going to put it behind you, stretch, pull it forward, behind, and it shouldn't be too big of a stretch, only slightly, just so we can have everything open up. All right, next one we're going to do is just a reach through. So you're gonna reach through with one arm, back up, and reach through the other arm. And you're gonna hold the stretch for just a couple seconds. And I like to do about 6 of these on each side. Okay, next one's going to be called the inchworm. So you're going to start at the edge of your mat. You're going to keep your legs straight. And you are going to walk your hands out, do a push-up, and then bring your feet in, up to starting position. Back to the edge of the mat. Push up. Feet. All right, and that is going to be it for my lower body and upper body mobility routine for my lifts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below and let me know if you want to see my cool down, my stretching cool down routine for after my lifts. I can film that if you guys would like to see that. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for future health and wellness content. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok for daily health and wellness tips. And I will see you guys in the next one.